to the river, wade in the water, go on under, come to the river.
Welcome to Down to the River with Pastor Adam from Oglesby Union Church. Down to the River is a fast 5 minutes to drink in some of the living water given to us by Jesus through studying His Word, the Bible. From Oglesby Union Church, here's Pastor Adam.
Chapter 7 of the book of Nehemiah is literally the halfway point of the book. It is also the dividing line of Nehemiah's responsibilities. Chapters 1 through 6 are all about restoring the physical wall around the city of Jerusalem. Chapters 8 through 13 are all about restoring the people who live behind that wall. Chapter 7 looks boring at first. It's a lot of names and numbers, and you wonder why God had it included in His book, and especially because it seems to be a repeat of something found earlier in the book of Ezra, chapter 2. But it is among the mundane that you many times find very important details. The plainness of the mundane brings out or makes stand out what is really crucial. Nehemiah has seen the wall completed in an astounding 52 days, and now he goes about setting up the government of the city. He needs gatekeepers and judges. He sets up the military and the government. He takes a census of the people and documents the inventory of their livestock. And finally, taxes are established to support the structure needed for the city with this newly constructed wall. All looks prudent and necessary, and very boring in the scope of what has previously happened. But among the mundane, 4 details stand out that I will call what is important to God. The first is worship. Nehemiah not only sets up gatekeepers and servants at the gates, but also singers. What is behind the wall is a temple where the worship of God happens. And when you came through the wall into Jerusalem, you not only got checked at border control, but you heard singing about the great God of Israel. It mattered to God that His children worshiped Him, and it still does today. Worship is not optional, but necessary in the life of a Christian. The second is godly character. Nehemiah appointed people to positions of importance in the government, but what is listed about them is that they were faithful and fearful of God. They were reliable, truthful, and firm. They honored what God said, and they lived in accordance to His rules. They were very aware of who God was and who they were in relationship to Him. So should we. The third is that people matter to God. The long list of names are actual names of persons, families, men, and towns. There's a song that we sing at the church called He Knows My Name. And the chorus goes, He knows my name, He knows my every thought, He sees me when I fall, and He hears me when I call. You are not anonymous to God. Another scripture says that God even knows the number of hairs on our heads, or in my case, the lack of them. The fourth is that history is important to God and our part in it. These are the names of those who had the opportunity to return after the exile back to their homeland and restart community. The torch was passed to them to play a vital role in their city at this time. And a torch has been passed to us by our parents and those who have gone before us to carry on what is good and right. We have this opportunity in history to play our part by honoring God with our lives in the city in which we live. I invite you to join me this morning at 10:15 at the Oglesby Union Church to look a little deeper at these important details to God. The sermon is titled, The Important Among the Mundane. Our women's group called Women at Our Best is having their quarterly meeting on Monday, February 6th at 6:30 p.m. The special speaker is Carol Ledbetter, who will share about the biblical character named Ruth. Come and meet some other ladies in our community and learn about a woman who followed after God. Find information about this event and others on our website at oglesbyunionchurch.com and leave a comment under the Down to the River tab. Join us this morning and participate in one of the important details to God, to worship Him. And may you receive the blessings of God as you live your life to the glory of Him.
Join Pastor Adam this morning at Oglesby Union Church. They're right next to City Hall on Walnut Street, and their Sunday morning worship service starts at 10:15. Oglesby Union Church's mission is to know Jesus, grow in Him, go where He leads, and show His love. Drink more of the living water from Jesus today at Oglesby Union Church, and go down to the river again next Sunday morning at 8:25 on Classic Hits 103.9 WLPO.